We're gonna be beating a boss today. I don't even know what to call this. It's not an Alpha Nativa because that's what we fought that killed Taki. Maybe like a Theta Nativa because he has like an O on his head, which looks like the, or maybe Omega Nativa. Oh, is this like the Abaddon? Okay. Heal. Ow. Run away. I dodged. Do I have to like run away? What if I just try running away there? Because I know that's one of those moves you can't dodge. I mean, you can't block, and you're supposed to dodge. But maybe I'm dodging too late. So what if I just like completely move my hitbox? That did. The one time I did lift that, they did 99% of my health, so I had to be full health for that. Oof. Okay. Heal. Okay, maybe I do just run away there. Damn it, okay. I'm trying to, if I get hit, is it worth trying to, I don't know if I can get staggered out of hitting by parrying. Maybe if I get hit once, I'll just hold shield and hopefully I don't get hit twice. I mean, ideally, I don't get hit at all. I think that's the real strategy. Abadongo. Okay. Ow. I'm getting better with the timing here. Close enough. Close enough. Retribution. Okay, this is a good attempt so far. I can use my shield break. That didn't do much. That's enough. What is he doing? This is a new move? No, it's not. He just backed away. Run away. Okay, and didn't let me do my square move. Damn it. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. We're breaking his shield slowly, but damn it, okay. I mean, at that point, I was holding shield. Okay, but that was a very close. That was a good attempt. There's a lot of parries, a lot of getting damage in, lowering his shield cost. I just have to get in the good run at the end. Okay. So it looks like I can. If I do get hit once, I can parry, try to parry the second hit. Ow. Put away. Heal. Slush him. He backed away. This is okay. This is so cool. This is so cool. Nice. Fine. Oh. Okay. I wonder. So I think the best thing to do there is like wait for like do like a small combo and then do a small combo and then do the finisher. Ouch. That was a bad heal. I mean, at least it didn't waste my heal. Okay. That's not what a beat is. So I have a bad habit of I guess maintaining the L button held down, and it slowly so now his shield is completely gone. Okay. What am I supposed to do against? What? Okay, now this is charge move. Okay. Well. 3 hits. Okay. Oh, he's doing so many. Okay, this is the charge attack when I rush attack. Bam. Okay. Wow. This boss is insane. This is a really hard boss. Yeah. I was right with like a phase 2 thing, but I didn't realize phase 2 would be like not even 50% there. Which makes me think there's a phase 3. But it looks like, so he does have a lot of attacks I can't block, which is something I have to respect. This phase seems like doable now though. Oh, that was, okay. I hit circle too late. Okay, that was bad. That was a bad attempt. Okay. I'm having deja vu for some reason. Other than the walks of shame every time I fail. I mean, now that we went past the first phase, I feel like I can skip it and make it only show parts that we do make it to the second phase. I mean, I made it to the second phase. Oh crap! Okay, that was bad. I have to learn when he is. So what things I have to learn, I guess when he first does the enters the second phase, he starts with the AoE thing that I have to run away from. I couldn't because my back was against the wall that one, and then afterwards he does the lightning thing, and then I think he starts like projectiles too. I think once I get past the introduction period of the phase, then I have to worry about the 4 projectiles. Okay, but you know, it was also not a great beginning of the run too. I used a lot of my potions. Oh well. Okay, I made it to the second phase and I had to pause. This should be lightning? Yeah, so it's summoning lightning. And then this is a charge rule. So initially I was too scared. Okay, so I don't know what each attack looks like. Oh! Okay. So even though so he had a charge attack. Okay. This is a lot. I've never played Dark Souls, but this is reminding me a lot like it. I mean, I think I haven't necessarily had like the biggest interest in playing Dark Souls. I've only ever seen people play Dark Souls, and it doesn't like just strike me as a game that I'd be interested in playing. But this is like kind of a lot like Dark Souls. But you know, I'm getting better. Like at least like the way that I would do the things that happen with these type of games is that I get like quote unquote stuck on a boss, but all of that experience it takes trying to beat that boss I use to like finalize my control with the game, right? So it's like a Zenkai boost. Like normally I wouldn't expect for me to like nail these parries, right? But again, this is also like a very like I'm using like sound cues. Sometimes the animation. Oh, that was a bad heal. Sometimes the animation helps, but yeah, everything is coming together slowly but surely. Like you will not be able to recognize me once I'm done with the boss. I think this boss, like rarely sometimes when like a boss is like a very difficult boss, kind of like this one. Like I don't. How do I explain this? When I was playing Horror Night and like I was stuck on a boss. I take a few attempts beating the boss, but on the attempt that I do beat the boss, rarely is it like, oh, I barely scraped on by. It's like, it was like, I went on the entire time either dodging, or like, I didn't really get hit on the attempts I beat bosses. It's just how it kind of works out. But I'm noticing a significant difference in me when I'm talking and when I'm not talking. Alright, well, I'm gonna, get back to grinding. Okay, hello. Run away. I can never tell what type of what Ruby is gonna be doing there. Okay, that just goes full screen. We just got 2 times. Okay. I just have to react to the I did. If I can parry one more time, that'd be great. Retribution, but like I have no health. His shield is up again. This is just a long fight. And I failed the parry. I just realized I can open this thing. I don't know what. No, never mind. I can't. Why can't I? I have to be inside. I thought. Oh well. I thought. Okay. Well, I look silly. So I will say I'm getting more consistent with the first phase. The second phase is still a bit of an issue. At least I know when to unpause now. But like sometimes getting hit by some of the attacks. This is a lightning attack, but I'm still not consistent at dodging that. As you can tell, this has multiple parts of the thing. I have to heal. And now these enemies have like, this fight has more parts of the fight now. I just like, I just have to focus so much more than nobody, right? Parrying is like key. I mean, I have to hope that it's like a lot of damage, but I'm just like, I don't know, man. It's tough. Oh man, he's just spamming on dodge, on parry. Out. But like, you know, it's more competitive than normal. I couldn't get it. I can't. I'm stuck here. Hopefully I don't get hit by lightning. Okay. One. Damn. Okay. Well, at least like the beginning portions of the fight, as long as I don't throw, they're like at least amusing to watch because like I'm parrying a lot. Hopefully I don't jinx it. But I think that fight I had, like, that was a good, like a very strong showing for me. Okay, let's do it from the beginning. Okay. Sometimes I know what like the parry timings for moves are, and sometimes I know when I should be parrying. Sometimes I'm just missing though. Like that one you delay a little bit, and then when he charges up you don't delay as much. I kind of reaction based parry when he does his X scissor attack. I forgot. Go up. Get him, boom. I forgot. Oh. There we go. I'm also using like the analog stick to like help aim my parries. I don't think it matters, but like it does feel better to know, right? I think what I'm doing is get closer. I want him in. So I think when I'm like aiming my parries, I'm using my hand to remember. Like when I'm like my hand helps with my muscle memory of knowing when to parry. I say as I'm messing up my muscle memory. But I'm closest to phase 2. Any moment now. I also had like sometimes I miss. I still don't know the best way to dodge that. That was a miss. Yeah, I should have. That was bad reaction time. But if you're close enough, you can use your guard break to cancel all of that attacks, and I think it's worth using. You just have to be not bad and panic and dodge away. There you go. But yeah. This is like one thing I do like about these type of games over like RPGs, is that there's only so many ways you can balance an RPG. Like sometimes you have like a boss that has like a unique gimmick, or like even like Pokemon has like type advantages. But like when like the thing with Chrono Trigger, the final boss with that was just it's random. Like it's really just the only difficulty there you can really manage is one-shot your characters or like do a lot of attacks that make it so it's very hard to heal. Or status elements. I forgot. I can't block that. But the thing I like about this game is that the difficulty is it's all up to the player and their skill. Like if they can't beat the boss, it's not because the boss is designed to be cheesy. Sometimes maybe that's the case like a few times, but like every time I get hit, I know it's my fault, you know. Okay, this is a bad one. Oop. There you go. I'm not that impressed with how much damage that the cross slashes do. Mainly because it's like, I think like the shield breaker does way more damage, I think. And it does like, it has a better effect. I'm trying to run away there, but sometimes it just doesn't let me. I'm bad. Wow, okay. That's also why I like doing the guard attack there. Is that I don't 50-50 the thing. But oh well. And that's twice now I failed to do that, but just I have a lot of change in performance once I'm commentating. But I guess that's also part of like me trying to do that, like me getting over that. Good. Ow. Okay, that was a bit early. One more hit and then he parries. This. I also stopped using the hold square button after parry so I can reserve on my beta energy. I really like the parry mechanic here. Cause even like I wasn't even that good at parrying in Paper Mario. That was in Yooo. But also I felt like maybe like the parrying wasn't like the rewards you get for parrying isn't that better than getting a good guard, and like the punishment of not parrying is pretty bad. Cause like the thing with parrying this game over the 1000-year duel is that you have to do it. You have to block before you get hit, whereas the parry button in Mario is a different button entirely, and so if you fail to parry in Mario, you get hit guaranteed. Whereas in this game, if you fail to parry, you just block the attack. Like, and then you can also use the sound. Like I feel like the sound helps with timing way more than like any visual thing. We're close to the end of this stage. There we go. I'm out. This is my thing. I feel like I guess to dodge that I had to like get in. This, and then yeah, that knocks him out of the end. Yeah, I don't know why it punched him. That was a bad deal. Never mind. It will go through. Okay. I feel like I just have to get more confident in like being able to like guard. That was bad. Beta energy now, but like it's very close. It's close, really. this. Damn it. Okay. I tried to parry it. I don't know how. I guess the real punishment for failing to parry is that you do it way too late, and then you don't even get your guard up either. Because in those cases, if you do get your parry up, I feel like this is like, when I think parry mechanics, I feel like I'm overestimating how strong or how long I need to wait in order to parry successfully. But then again, I also like under time it when I try to overcompensate, right? Like I know the timing when, like obviously I know how to parry. But I guess when I panic parry maybe. But this is like a very strong attempt for me, right? I know I can also use the barrels here, but I haven't had a lot of luck with those. Damn. Well, one hit broke all of my shield. Okay, get off. Dodge. One more hit and then he's... Okay, that was bad. This... I think I can save on one heal. I can get hit once. Yeah. Oh, I did that. I'm so close to actually wait, hold on one moment. So this is where I'm gonna end the episode talking over this gameplay. I tried very hard. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this recording, upload the videos, make the thumbnails for the videos, and then delete the file so I have a lot more space on my computer. Because instead of Blade videos take up like at least 6 gigabytes if they're 30 minutes. Well, last one was 5 minutes, and I can't tell. It says current. This one is 3.4. Maybe they take up more storage if OBS has the preview available before. But so yeah, I think this was a very solid run up until the end. I guess what I can also do is play off camera, and then when I get a winning run, then I save the footage. Because it gets so hot in my room, and I can't turn on the fan because then it affects the mic quality, and then it's like it's harder to enjoy the video when you see the. And then like I opened the door briefly, and it feels so good. Like this room specifically has to be because like the PS5, and also I guess because like sun kind of enters the room in like multiple angles. But yeah, this is like. But once you know the parry, once you learn how to parry, like the parry timings for these bosses, they don't seem that hard. It's a lot similar to like Hollow Knight, where like, Nightmare King Grim, I spent so many hours fighting Nightmare King. I say so many hours. It was a few hours fighting Nightmare King Grim, and it was like, oh, you get hit once, and then you get hit one. You get comboed into these hits, and then you learn when you can attack, when you dodge, and then you learn like the best way to dodge, best way to dodge. Safely, you learn to dodge. Like you can risk this type of dodge to sneak an attack, or you can just safely dodge everything and like reposition. And that was like a lot of what Nightmare King Grim was for me, learning all of that. And then the run that I won, I was so good at dodging and sneaking hits that I took like a few hits from, and I had max masks, and it was very, very interesting, like very easy, quote unquote easy. I say like I tried my absolute hardest. That was a misinput, but it saved the run. But yeah, I have the strategy down. I guess like I say like maybe like an hour ago, this boss seemed a lot harder. But like, oh, once you learn how to parry, and like taking like as like remember like as I was saying like the safe methods, or like the safe dodging for like Hollow Knight, I know I can hold shield, and I can position my next parry to guarantee, right, like that. Although I do think that was a little lucky. And I think I get another one of those kind of lucky parry, because and sometimes I do miss the timing, and that's kind of like nerves. But it's all like, I don't know, man. It's hard to explain. But like just like, oh, he does that, time to kick him out of it, and then parry, no, not parry. It's like better safe than sorry. Like if I know which attacks I have to parry, it's very easy to parry it. Yeah, like there's like 3 out of 5 of those attacks I parried. All of those attacks I parried, it's so good. Silksong also has like a parry, not like necessarily like the same type of parry mechanic, but I felt like Silksong's parries were a lot more consistent than Hollow Knight's parries. Like a few moves you can parry, and like sometimes like parrying helps space for other attacks. But yeah, this is like the first boss battle really, and it's only gonna get harder from here. Kind of. Again, like I'm like at this point, like I'm just like. So that was like an unlucky moment to dodge, or like to get out of there and run. But like I noticed that he starts with the lightning from heaven, and then if he charges up again, it's almost never the same move again. It's like the shockwave one. I do think I get his shield down once more. Yeah. And so like if I'm able to like survive, I think I do need more like one more shield break plus like the additional damage getting there. I do think I win this fight. But I panic just a little bit and I die because of it. And so yeah. With that, I'm gonna end this episode. Have a good day and make it your birthdays. Bye byes.